What up, what up? It's your girl, being Mary Jane, and this is day number 2 of being in the shelter. So, right now I do have a lot of privacy. If you can see, I have a lot of that because we have classes going on, and I can't be in an adult class because London isn't in school yet. So, as of, let me give you a little bit of update of what's been going on. So this morning was pretty tough. I didn't get any footage because I was super annoyed. Like last night, well, let's go from last night. So we all go to bed like 10:30. The kids, they go to bed like 8:30. And my 10:30, bedtime, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to feel like sleepy or not, but I wound up being a little sleepy. The thing about it was that someone's cell phone already was stolen, okay? So I'm on edge. I don't like thieves. You already seen that I'm not a thief. Like from my previous video when I found the $1,000 in my Lyft car. I'm not a thief. So if anyone is a thief, it's going to make me paranoid. Now, from my understanding, we were supposed to be asleep or in bed like 10:30. And it was like past 10:30, like bitches was just walking around. Like, why are you even walking around in the middle of the fucking night? I watched this girl walk past my bed like 8 times. And not to mention, I had my coat hung up on my bed with some stuff in my pocket that I'm like, if I see somebody near my coat, them bitches are going to get mad at, you know? I feel a little bit aggressive. I feel a little bit annoyed. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I'm on point. And just because I don't know any of these people, and some of them are kind of weird, borderline mental. So it's like you're in population with anything right at this point, So I'm trying to teach my daughter also some defense mechanism skills. But as you can see, this is where she is that was left behind, and this is like the kids' class. And then in the other room over there, it's like they're having an adults class, but I don't even think that class started yet. So I'm just sitting over here because I can't leave my daughter anywhere or whatever. So I'm watching them play and making this video. Gotta watch her play. She's having her little fun, which is fine. And so waking up this morning, I woke up like 4 or 5 different times just because I kept feeling the energy like behind me as I'm sleeping on my bunk, walking past my bed. I kept waking up looking, peeping the scene, seeing who was doing what. And once I finally went to sleep, I had this crazy dream. I do not remember what it was, but I just remember the remnants of it, who was in it. It's crazy. I was not ready to get up this morning. I had to get up though. I laid there till like 7:30ish, and then I kind of got myself together a little bit. I was annoyed as fuck because when we went up there to get breakfast was over. Like there was no food left. It ended at 7 o'clock because we had to be there at 6. They woke us up at 6 in the morning. We go to bed 10:30 at night, and then the way the rooms are, you don't even calm down to like 12, 1 o'clock. So really, what sleep do you get? You can't bring food into the building. So after we were told, turned down on breakfast at 7:30, I'm like, I'm fucking mad. I'm even more mad. My daughter, they let her get some cereal because there was some extra cereal on the table. But I'm just like, well, what the fuck? You can't bring food in here. You can't, have no snacks in here, nothing but, and you got to be there, like, at their times to eat. And if not, it's just like, whatever. And if you do have food, like you do get food delivered, you got to eat that shit outside. And today, it is raining cats and dogs. I'm not having no. And yesterday, it was cold. It was frigid. So it was like, you're going to order some food, eat that shit outside. It's going to be cold as fuck. Like, really. This is really like homeless life. I'm complaining because I'm not used to this shit. I am going through it. I'm not like, I'm complaining to you, but I'm not walking around like a monster. Like, I'm actually meeting some people, having some good conversations. but also being mindful that motherfuckers are not who they say they are. So I gotta be on point. Yeah, so we didn't get breakfast. We're in here chilling. Now I'm just devising a plan where I can get the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't have to be in here for the full 90 days. I need to hurry up and get what I need to get done and get the fuck up out of here. They did not, arrange anything for school for my London yet. So I went ahead and called her school, let them know what was going on this morning, and they will be getting back to me with some type of solutions pretty soon, moving forward. And that is where we are so far. So I want to go and get me a vape pen. I'm not even gonna lie. They said we can't smoke. Don't come in here smelling like weed. Like, what the fuck? If I'm not in here killing a motherfucking bitch, then let me do what I do. Because I'm damn sure today gonna make it to that damn Charm City Medical some type of fucking way and get me a vape pen. I gotta smoke something besides these damn cigarettes that I don't even smoke, that I bought to get over some shit. Now I'm over those cigarettes. I can get over those quick. I cannot get over Mary Jane. All right? Who can get over being Mary Jane? So yeah, I do have these headphones on. Homie left them over my house. I told him, like, look, I'm going to keep your headphones. I'm homeless with this nigga headphones. He better thank me. So yeah, this is where I'm at so far. It's still maybe like 9:30 now in the morning, and I'm lit. I'm never lit 9:30 in the morning. So I will be coming back with a update later on. All right, my potheads. I'll call you Mary Janers. Talk to you later. I decided to today come out of the shelter because it was like so gloomy in there. So along the way, more signs of me having to make amends with people. I did get a chance to partially kind of talk to my mom, which was like the beginning of us having an understanding, which kind of went well, but I can see the tension is when we start to talk about my son. Also, my cousin Tia called me. I haven't talked to her in like so long, and it probably was some things that we didn't say to each other that we didn't like about how our relationship was, but today, set the pace for a new beginning because she did call me, so that's a good thing. I was also able to see the housing counselor or specialist. We made a goal, so I feel like things will be looking up once I recover a new driver's license from the one that was stolen. And first, before I do that, I have to get my social security cards and my birth certificate. So, that'll be a couple of weeks, and at least I'll be back on the streets, driving around, doing Lyft, doing Grubhub, and out of that freaking place. What I've noticed is, like, when they have class times, so they'll tell us, like, all right, so we got to be out of the rooms by 8:45. Like I said, I missed breakfast, so I think 9 o'clock is like class or something like that. Did we go to class at 9 in the morning the first time when I cussed that lady out? So in the morning time after that, we go to class. So I'm thinking when they say class, it's gonna actually be like a host at the front of the class, doing some type of class, like instruction lesson or whatever. But no, class is like all of the residents are in a room together, and that's class. So when I start to go to the classroom, I had my daughter with me, and one of the residents is like, oh no, kids can't come in here. They have to go in room B. Now, two things. Number one, I was like, all right, going with the flow. But number two, I don't like when someone that is on my level at a place that we're at, like if it's not staff or something like that that really knows what they're talking about, I don't like when a random tell me what to do, like, or suggest to me, because a lot of the times when people tell you shit, it's just, you know, they telling you based off of how they feel. So it's always good to kind of get clarification on whether they telling you the right thing or not. But I didn't have time for all of that, so I took my daughter in the next room and we chilled. So basically you just sit there for like hours or whatever until the next thing, which is lunch or dinner, and you know, the next thing goes. So, you know, first of all, we had the same fucking thing for lunch as we did last night for dinner. Like last night's dinner smelled like feet and like throw up that sat in a closet for like 7 days, and then they served it, and then they served us the remnants of it for lunch. So I feel like whatever they served us last night or yesterday, last night, was probably leftovers, spoiled leftovers from like beyond days ago or something, and then they just served us like the newer leftovers this morning or for lunch. I don't know, but all I know is I missed breakfast, I didn't eat the lunch, and I was not about to eat another peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so I had to take a freaking chance. Like I got a couple dollars, kind of overspent, but I mean, I'm going crazy in there. So came out and we are at Red Robin's right now getting some food. I couldn't find anybody, you know, to come out with me, to come pick me up, and this is letting me know that when I said, you know, just cut everybody off that's not for me or whatever, do what I gotta do it. Like it's just a clear indicator. Like everybody's corner, everybody who I gave a ride to, bust my ass, like it's not happening for me. Like I'm catching lifts, I'm spinning bread, like catching fucking lifts right now. So I don't know what we're gonna do moving forward, because, and not only that, you know, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there right now, but this is where we at. So getting some food, and I will update you when we're back at the... Oh, yeah. So let me tell you about this little bitch, though. So we in a room or whatever. We in a room and shit. And London is looking like... Because the wall was like one of those retractable walls, like the scrunchy wall you can pull and lock or whatever. And she was like looking through the gap over there in their classroom. So this fucking old, fucking wrinkled ass, junky looking bitch gets up and fucking shuts the door in my daughter's face. And my daughter's face was like not even that close. So I opened that bitch back up and asked her, did she have a problem? Because what she could have did was said, excuse me, you know, I'm shutting this. But she made it seem like it was a problem because my daughter was looking over there. They wasn't having no instructions, like no session, no class, no nothing. So whatever my daughter was doing was bothering her so bad that she had to disrespect her. Not on my watch. I cussed her out so bad. And then the little snagger-tooth ass bitch that want to co-sign, I asked her, like, now, since you want to fucking be in my business, do you want to apologize for her too? She like, no. I said, well, mind your fucking business then. Simple as that. Because right now I'm on edge, and anything is like, I would probably fight an elephant at this point. I don't even give a fuck. So I just went back over there and I sat down. London and her little friend was chuckling, but to make things worse, right? So I'm like walking to the bathroom, and then I'm coming back, and one of the staff members are like, go in that room where these fucking bitches was and write down your name and your daughter's name on the lunch list or whatever, so that, I guess, you know, they can count us in for lunch. And I'm like, okay. I was like, but those people in there rude as hell. They, you know, shut the door on my door. And I went to tell her what was going on, and here her little fucking pumpkin, little, she not a rotten pumpkin face ass bitch. All this sagging with wrinkles and shit, little dope smoking bitch. I'm so mad. She was like, well, what? Said whatever she said. And then I cussed her out again and called her a junkie and then walked the fuck off. And I probably made myself look like a monster. But at this point, I'm just on edge. Like, don't fuck with me. Don't disrespect my daughter. Like, it's just me and her. And you're not going to disrespect me or my daughter. Simple as that. Now, I'm just going to mind my business moving forward because I do want to stay and I do want to be able to get the benefits of it. But I just don't need nobody fucking with me. And then it's a good thing that I do have Miss Charmaine in my corner, because what she told me was like, you know, you have to kind of have sharp ears and a something, she said, sharp eyes and quiet ears, and make sure you observe the people that are saying things or doing things, and make sure you look at them. You can kind of see what they're going through. Like, don't judge, but you can kind of see what state they're in, how their mental could be running, and you know that you're not that person. You know that ain't you. So you can overstand that shit and just, you know, plan on how to prevent it, which is getting the fuck up out of there, to make a long story short. So that is my goal, to try to get out of there. Update is my daughter's school that we were going to, which is probably like 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away. They are going to do bus arrangements for her so that she can go to a school which is closer. She'll be actually going to my old middle school in the county. So, elementary school in the county. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't like a lot of change. It kind of hurt my heart that she had to transfer from the school she's going to into a new school, but she's ready for it. So if she's ready, I'm ready. And I guess that'll be our story, because it's only one way to go from here, and that's up. So until next time, I will be updating you later. Sam Shore beats canned chicken and mushed up noodles. Right?
Just playing on the tablet and chicken dogs.
Ew. Yeah, so I'm ending my night with a little bit of chores that we all have to do. I got lobby duty, so I gotta sweep, mop, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna be going to bed pretty much soon after that. Alright, talk to you guys later. What's up? This is the nightcap. It's an hour, I think, before my bedtime or something. Day 2 was not better than day 1 at all. I didn't get used to it at all. I'm actually feeling a little bit more down in the dumps because of all the restriction, and I feel like I'm on eggshells because there's so many different rules. And it's like, if you don't know the rules, you probably could get yelled at or whatever. I'm just not for all this authority. So I'm really trying to get in and out of here. Just pray for me. Send me like good vibes, and that everything will happen in a fast pace, because this is some bullshit. At least once I get my license back, I'll be able to be on the road again. So yeah, I think I'm just going to end the night here before I go back to my dorm, because it's a little bit more crowded tonight. And say peace. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you need to, and share my video. And I will talk to you later.